The investigation has to look at can you prove, was that actually a firearm? That's not as simple as it sounds, right? Then you have eyewitness testimony of who might have been at the club. Was this gun ever on NBA premises?
Right.
Was it on a team plane? And this investigation, if you don't actually have the weapon in question, or that would appear to be a weapon, takes some time.
So does the NBA have like an FBI department? Like, what's up with this RICO law style investigation on Ja Morant? Like,
I mean, you asking if there's like a hip hop police for just athletes?
Yeah, that ass, my nigga.
It's just like a doofy nigga department, like, because this shit does not make no sense. Man.
Once we get to the point where we got to figure out if it's a real gun, y'all doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Colorado police haven't even, they decided not to pick the case up because there's not enough evidence.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect the fact that they're like, he's rich, but it could be an airsoft gun. Like, I respect the plausible deniability.
Because you seen that little ass gun. They're like, you know Ja Morant showed, he's like, that shit wasn't real. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga showed up in the club like Austin Powers and shit.
That nigga boofed that gun. That's how he got that. That nigga definitely boofed that gun.
That nigga got that gun and then one of them little candy, little 25 niggas in the barbershop waiting for his teammates to get a cut.
Well, you know, Ja Morant's a little ass nigga, so when he went to the gun shop, they were like, we got the perfect one for you.
Oh my
like,
God.
yo, these other ones gonna break your wrist, son. You know, so he had to get him a little, you know what I mean, a little pachoom.
Of course, a little pachoom.
And they got a pachoom, son.
Yo, I just think that they're making this a way bigger deal than it should be, in my honest opinion. I mean, because this, as far as I know, this ain't the first ball player that's shot himself or had a gun or something stupid. Like, the first nigga was, I remember, is Plaxico Burress, who was on the Steelers, and that was back in like 08, 09. And motherfucker shot himself in the club. I mean, I'll give it then, like, back then motherfuckers wasn't putting themselves on live, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess they're making it a bigger deal, because it's like, why are you dumb enough to incriminate yourself? Like, why would you put yourself, like, what? Because I know that there's a morality clause in the NFL, something like that.
But, you know, with Plaxico Burress, you know, you're bringing up NFL. I can't help but feel like NFL, totally different culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, and sorry for the tragedy, but Antonio Hernandez could have came back after his bid in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
just blamed it on CTE.
CTE, they kept it moving, my nigga. NBA, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what the crazy part is, right? And this is the shit that I learned when I was doing doing more research and shit on this. It's crazy because it's actually rarer. Out of all the major sports, getting in the NBA is the hardest. It's the hardest. It's the hardest. There's the least amount of people least amount on the team. So just the fact that, like, you're in the NBA, that's just so stupid. And I hear he was getting like a Powerade deal.
Yeah, he lost his Powerade deal. But here's my thing, son. This is Frank motherfucker.
Don't take the Little Caesars endorsement.
Yo, this Frank motherfucking Mucus speaking to all you little niggas out there, man. Think twice before you try to go in the NBA, because, yo, if I got 300 M's and I can't walk around shotgun willies with my shirt off and the gun that I boofed to bring it to the club and put it on live, what is the point of having 300 M's? You know what I'm saying?
Shotgun
like,
Willies?
That was the name of the club.
club?
And that's the thing, son. You see my son, and
Willies.
he did everything right except going live. My son picked the club where he could be lowing. You see in all the videos, he walking around in his shirt off. Now, mind
you can't just do that.
I've been in a lot of strip clubs with my robe on. I've never been in a strip club with my shirt off, my nigga. Like, that is a turned man, son. You know what I mean? But, like, yo, if Key Glock got 300 M's, this is a Sunday for him. Nothing's gonna happen bad, yo. So I don't know if as a young black man, fuck the NBA, because if I can't make $300 million and pull my gun out in the club, you know what I'm saying? What do I got $300 million for?
Are you suggesting that there is an amount of money, there's a limit, there's a threshold where it's just like, yo, man, I got like 500 M's, man, I should be able to take my dick out in this club.
Yes. What the fuck? What do you think we out here trying to get money for? To not pull guns out with our shirt off in the club? You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, everybody's getting on. Now, mind you, on a serious note, you know, there's too many niggas in the hood trying to get out the hood to have 300 M's and to blow it like this. So on one hand, I don't like what I see, because I feel like Ja Morant is, you know, he just reminds me of all the non-tough niggas that finally get some bread or some niggas around him and get a gun. But on the flip side, yo, you got to look at it, son. The nigga is the most poppin' nigga in Memphis right now. One of the richest, most popping niggas. This nigga might have more money than fucking Gotti.
Oh yeah, man. But when you say it like that, it's just like you're the most popping nigga in the same area where Glorilla's from.
No, but here's my thing.
Like the bar isn't set very high at that point.
No, but this is my point. Think about where he's at. He's in Memphis. That's one of the top murder capitals in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
It's also the fuck nigga free state.
Exactly. So it's but that's real shit, because it's like, yo, son, you gotta think about the culture that's surrounding it. When you're the most popping nigga in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Everybody around you is pulling their guns out. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like, think about the peer pressure that's putting on a man that's under 25 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
man.
you the nigga that is. Think about how fucked up the state of Memphis, the city of Memphis is. You know what I'm saying? How run down, how poor it is. You feel me? You the voice of, in the face of some grimy motherfuckers. You feel me? Now, mind you, the problem is you also the face of young kids buying Pop-Tarts. He's one of the most endorsed stars
Is
ever.
John Morant from Memphis?
He's not. I don't know if he's from Memphis, but the point is that he's been on the Memphis Grizzlies this whole time. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing them that pride. You know what I'm saying? When he go out to the club, the killers is coming out. You feel me? And he's a ball player. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. It's different when you're, you know what I'm saying, a rapper. Like, he's drawing no beef. So it's like, yo, you gotta think about the peer pressure around him.
He brings the beef to himself.
But yeah, son, like, yo,
I bet someone won't pop up right now. I bet you. So it's like, no, Ja, no one's gonna pop up. I bet niggas won't. No, Ja, really. Like, niggas is not gonna pop up. Like, you're worth way too much money. Yeah.
nah, cause yo,
like, come on,
we had
man.
this talk a little while ago, because we was arguing about the Knicks in Brooklyn. It's like, you know, when it comes to certain cities, that sports pride that's coming, it's a different feeling. Like, when I was watching the Memphis Grizzlies last year in the playoffs, them niggas on the sidelines, like, they look like them niggas. Like, they look like they're happy that their team is, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, because it's, because Memphis, Tennessee. Right?
Memphis, Tennessee,
Tennessee. Yeah, okay. I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? You got
'cause
3-6. That's what 3-6 is from.
Well,
3-6
no,
Mafia.
because I'm thinking about. I'm like, is Tennessee really kind of like a sporty kind of? Because I don't know really a lot of colleges that have a lot of players that go from colleges and but it's Tennessee, so actually it makes sense. And then the Tennessee Titans are a pretty good team too in terms of football. So
and
yeah,
in NBA, I gotta say, the Memphis Grizzlies is in NBA. The Memphis Grizzlies is the niggerest team. Like you feel me? Like that's the nigga team, man. Like you feel me? So I can only imagine how the red carpet getting laid out for him, son. You know what I mean? And another thing, like, I feel like they beating him up too much, because it's like, yo, now the pictures have been leaked from inside the strip club. Ja Morant has spent over $100,000 in Shotgun Willis.
Well, I mean, leaked is leaked. A nigga worked there. He working the cameras. He realized he could sell the shit on TMZ. Like,
but they saying this shit. They saying this shit like it's a scandal. Let me tell you something. When you lose a lot of money, when you lose your job for the week, the first thing a regular nigga does is what? He goes to a strip club and he spends money. That nigga didn't do nothing. That's exactly what I would have did.
But does he? I understand, like, making it rain on live. Do you just show your gun? It just doesn't look good. It's the combination of all three things. It's the photo of him sitting there just. No shirt, just chains on, with a gun, with a gun, and Shorty's whole ass is just out. Like, I'm just like, this is very Hype Williams.
I'm loving it. Listen, I was mad when I heard it. I was mad when I heard it, because I'm like, yo, come on, man, we trying to get out the hood and you fucked up. But like, the more I looked at the picture, I heard, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" Like, it's very Hype Williams. The more details that come out about the story, the more I'm like, I fuck with this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, my last favorite basketball player got caught with a gun at one point. My son AI, they caught him with the shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never run a ring. This nigga might be the next AI. Only thing about difference is AI look like he'll really punch you in the face. Ja Morant just look like
he look like he'll really boom you.
He look like he'll really boom you.